Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If a difficult or dangerous situation becomes even more extreme. Maybe escalates.
Yeah, I also think this escalate.
Okay, great. Ah,
Oh,
any ideas?
trial. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah,
But
he was put on trial.
okay.
Yeah, he was put on trial 3 weeks. Da da da.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh my God. I remember that we had this word, but I
Mhm.
continues with a lot of energy and causes a lot of anger or destruction.
4 letters.
Not stages. Staged? No, I guess. Rush? No, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Ah, rage.
Reached. Yeah. So it's actually easy,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Like rage, outrage.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So, a coup.
A coup. Yes.
Yeah, a military coup. The coup failed. Stage a coup. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Guess you know what I'm doing to say the other side has.
Mm-hmm. The city. Mm-hmm.
Maybe to surrender.
So, yes, but is it suitable for letters? There, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
must
that.
be.
Surrender. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Interest or activity?
Mm-hmm.
I would say area, but we already have area.
And letters. Not enough letters.
Uh-huh. Maybe fields, but also well, the letters are not
Mm-hmm.
suitable.
Oh no, wait. Field. Field is suitable.
Field. I think one letter is extra here. Yeah. Oh my God, I don't remember.
5. Oh,
Domain. Sure, domain. Rare. I so hate this. I don't know how to say these cancellaric words. Yeah, that are usually used in some official documents. I hate this
Mhm.
language. Yeah, this is uh, almost impossible to
Remember,
remember. Yeah.
yeah. Legal. No. Legalized.
Ah, no, it's legitimate.
Legitimate. Yes, something
Yeah.
with legal. Legitimate. Yeah.
Yeah, legitimate. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, legitimate state institutions. I remember, yeah, from the text,
Yeah.
legitimate representative and so on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Also surrender. No, not surrender.
The exiles from Cuba.
Ah, I remember the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like da-da-da the troops. So some country decided to da-da-da the troops, like take back the troops.
Mm-hmm. Withdraw.
Yeah, withdraw. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah,
It would be funny if I wouldn't
it's
have
difficult to
that.
find this word because like
Yeah. Okay.
nice word.
Withdraw.
We need to
Yeah.
use it more often.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reverse when it comes its opposite?
I would say irony, but too few letters.
And an ironic irony,
Mm-hmm.
so it's
Ah, yeah. In ironic irony, yes.
mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I have no ideas.
Okay, let's look.
Inversion. Oh my
Version.
God. Oh my God. This is so easy. Okay, and the last one.
Mm-hmm. I'm especially interested in group.
I remember that phrase in the text, but I don't remember this exact word. Like I'm especially interested in group something maybe interaction, but in interact no.
No, too long, but nice guess. Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's
We
check it. Yeah.
also have no idea.
Oh my God,
Dynamic.
dynamics.
Mm.
Group dynamics. Yeah, and that's interesting that I met this collocation like group dynamics somewhere else, not in our book and not in some text connected to our book. So it's quite
It's quite
usable.
popular collocation, but I don't know
Yeah.
why I don't remember it. But
Okay. So let's continue. It's still page 54. Yeah.
yeah, it takes us a lot of time. I thought it was like not really big, but the dialogue is like so the
Mm-hmm.
talking takes too much.
Yeah. Okay. So it's exercise 7. Yeah. Work in groups. Think of them examples of the following and talk about them in as much detail as you can using some of the new vocabulary from exercise 6.
Hmm.
Invasion, civil war, terrorist attack, coup, international intervention, peace process. Uh,
Um, I think we can talk about invasion, but I think we are going to go to prison
the
because
jail,
of this.
yes.
So let's skip the invade. Okay, what other invasions do we know? For example,
Mm.
okay, when the USA came to where?
Afghanistan.
Yes, for example, and oh no,
Okay, do you know anything about it?
no, they probably did it because of the oil. I don't know,
Okay.
or petrol, whatever they are taking from there.
Okay,
And
and oh, yeah.
I don't think that the operation was really successful.
Hmm. How do you think what the citizens of Afghanistan are under siege or
I don't think so. Maybe in some part, because again, I think the normal people were. So it depends on the city, because if the battle took place there, so maybe some kind of siege war was possible. But again, I don't think that's how we fight right now. I think it's
Mhm.
kind of.
Yeah, okay. And actually, I'm not sure if they seized control of the country in general or what it was.
I don't think that America is controlling anything right now, because so we can look at the I- Iraq,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Taliban, or I don't know how do they call them, uh, is in control right now. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows?
Yes.
I'm
I
not.
feel really uncomfortable discussing this because I understood that I just have no idea what happened, like how the uh, what dynamics these actions had. I don't know. Yeah.
Because it wasn't like our part. We don't speak about anything that is not connected with us. For
Yeah.
example, yeah, I didn't really know a lot about the conflict between Israel and Palestine,
Mm-hmm.
but then I talked to a person, and right now I see news everywhere, almost everywhere, about this
Mm-hmm.
situation. So then you don't think about it. It's not like it's important to you. So
Mm-hmm.
the same here we can see about the conflict with Ukraine. We still talk about this because it's important to us, but
Mm-hmm.
it looks like other countries just don't really care a lot about
Yeah.
it right now. But
Mhm.
the situation is still here.
Yeah. Okay, so civil war, terrorist attack. Maybe let's choose one something and let's speak about it here because I'm not sure that I
Mm-hmm.
will be able to speak about everything. Mm, maybe I can speak about a terrorist attack because
Yeah.
I remember some years ago in Moscow there were several terrorist attacks in metro and so it happened when I was at school and I remember that it was Park Kultury station
Mm-hmm.
and it was Chkalovskaya, or if I'm not mistaken, but I might be not wrong, might be not right, but this is it. So these are central metro stations, and there were quite a lot of casualties. So these terrorist attacks they caused quite a lot of casualties, and hmm, what else? What else? What else can I use here? Nothing, I guess. Um, okay, maybe this also caused dramatic reduction in people who used metro stations, especially these metro stations, like several, uh, like after the terrorist attack, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also afraid to use it, but I still had.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Did you need to use it to get to your school?
Not to school, but to English, like English classes, additional
Mm,
English classes. Yeah.
mm,
Um,
understand.
that's it, I guess. Because I even don't remember who organized this
Oh,
terrorist
I mean,
attacks.
it's not really important to know who was the organizer. The event itself matters the most.
Yeah.
Okay, probably I can talk about civil war because I mean, we know a lot of examples of it. For example, American Civil War between North and South and
Mm-hmm.
fighting against slavery at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And also Russian Civil War between, I'm not sure, maybe red and white, so between aristocracy and working class people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I probably there's much more about this one, but the most important thing that people are fighting inside the one country. So, uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, it can, so probably it's almost like a war, but it begins with something small, probably, for example, when uh, lower class. I don't know if it's correct to say it like that, but so okay, we have like lower part of our society. It's lower class, middle class people. So someone who is not in the head of our country, the head of our country. And when we have some problems with the ruling part, so we have to make something, for example, a civil war. At least
Mm-hmm.
that's what happened in Russia. And also the most important thing for them, it's they had to get the support of the military forces because otherwise they're going to surrender too fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how did it happen in America because I mean I know the reason. I know that the North was the head of North was like their future president, Lincoln, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Mm. I'm too bad at yeah.
Me too. I hated history. I mean, I liked it, but I hated all the dates. The only date I try to prepare for history exam, but the only date is that I
I
remember is the death of.
I passed history exam, and it was one of the worst my results. So.
Okay, I didn't try to even pass it because the only date I remember is like the Peter the First death, the
Mhm,
year of the death.
mhm.
Okay, so 1 second. I think it's Lincoln.
Yes, it
So
was. Yes, it's Lincoln. Yeah, I checked it. Mhm.
yes, because then we have the poem because he died after almost so like a little later after the winning, so the
Mhm.
victory.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, but I mean, yeah, they fought against South because South needed slaves in order
Mhm.
to get free labor to take care of their uh, fields and I don't know,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
farms, farms.
cotton film. Yeah, because the main of the main uh the main good for export it was like the cotton. Yeah, and they produced a lot of cotton. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay to your slaves, and it's not really important to take care of them because you can always get new one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but as we know, it didn't. I mean, it helped. They officially had a law against slavery, but all these racial discrimination still continued because they didn't. Okay, they got something like their rights, but still there were too much prejudice against them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
Something like that.
agree. So, and actually, so if we speak about Russian civil war, I guess there were a lot of coups staged, yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
during the civil war.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? I really don't know how to do. I think I should read something
It
about
ended up in
the revolution.
revolution.
Yes, it ended up in the it ended up in a revolution. Yeah.
And the working class won.
Gained ground maybe like,
Yeah,
or we also had something like some kind of victory. Just a moment, it was they won like a difficult victory, or no, can you say it like that?
maybe. I have no
uh,
idea what you're talking about.
yeah, because in the fourth unit, which was about politics, we had something like victory, win a victory. um okay, so never mind. I wanted to try to use this vocabulary, but I understood that, yeah, to win. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
You just have to write it to yourself and try to remember it because yeah, it's
yeah.
important phrase but difficult one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's move on maybe because
Yeah, to a war of words.
yes, the war of words. And we have extended metaphors.
Mhm.
Are you good at metaphors?
I prefer to say things straight.
Uh, yes. I totally understand you. Okay. Yes, I found this phrase, a landslide victory.
Oh
On
yeah,
a landslide victory.
nice one.
Yeah. Okay. We create metaphors by exploiting basic words, meaning in order to refer to something else, because we think these things share qualities. So we spend money, but then we also spend time. The idea that time is equivalent to money is extended to many other verbs like waste, use, lose, etc.
Mm-hmm.
We need to read the short article about another extended metaphor and answer the questions. Okay, let's read it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in what areas of life do we use words connected with war? Like in many of them,
Yes, like
like
politics, medicine,
sport, law.
yes, relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And even at work, yeah, like to launch a campaign, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to target the campaign.
Audience, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Do this matter for existing your language?
yeah,
Yes, sure.
the same here. We're also saying the same about fighting the cancer,
Mm-hmm.
battling the cancer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aggressive marketing, even the same in Russian. Don't have to even translate it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To destroy something, yeah. Yeah, defense and attack in sport. So
Mm-hmm.
absolutely the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do you agree they could impact on attitudes and behavior? If yes, how? If not, why not? Actually, I do. Actually, I believe it. I believe that, and I really try not to use the words that can be connected to war, like as much as possible. Yeah. So if I can use another word not associated with war or conflict, I will use it. Yeah. I don't know why, but I heard it somewhere and I believe in it.
Okay, I don't really think about the language I use because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'm so tired, so it's even difficult to me for me to make a clear sentence at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day. So I just say what goes in my mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
I also have heard about it, but I don't know. I don't really believe it. It's like uh how do we call it? Affirmation, maybe something like that, that
Yeah,
our
maybe.
language, yes, our language can influence our attitude. Probably in some cases that is the truth because I don't know, maybe then you complain too much, it definitely influence your mood.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't think that I do something in such a great amount that it will somehow influence it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I had time in my life when I didn't like to pronounce the word hate. Yeah, like I
Mhm.
didn't say it in Russian at all. Like I never said like я ненавижу что-то because
Mhm.
it seemed to me like a really strong feeling and
Mhm.
like it's inappropriate. Yeah, like to say something like that. But then I started to use it again, but very rarely still. I don't know why. But in English, I don't have such a problem because it's quite easy for me to say I hate because it doesn't seem to be so strong. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah. For me, the same, but it's not about the hate word. It's like sometimes the topics I don't know, maybe a little bit shy to discuss in Russian. I can freely speak it in English.
Hmm.
I don't know why, because I don't know. It's like another language. I'm not so connected with it somehow
Hmm.
or something like that. So it doesn't influence me in this way as Russian.
Hmm. Yeah.
Maybe it's strange, but
No,
I don't know.
actually, it's not strange. I last summer I took a course in children's psychology, and so one of the blog was about bilingual kids, and they told about that um when children acquire the first language, yeah, like their
Mhm.
native language, they get more connections to the meanings of the words, yeah, and so sometimes when, for example, they say some bad word, yeah, mom says, "Oh, this is a bad word," and the kid begins to know that this is a bad word, and so the kid has a strong connection, yeah, to the word that this is bad. But usually the second language and the third and the other languages, they are acquired in the later age, yeah, in other age, And yeah, that's why we don't have such strong connections. So it's connected somehow with the age of acquisition.
Okay, then I understand. Yeah, I probably thought there is somehow some kind of explanation, but I never Googled it. Thank you for
Yeah,
explanation.
it wasn't very clear, yeah, because I usually
No,
just remember the general idea, and I never remember the details because it's too much.
it is not necessary. I understand. So I grasped the meaning. The
Okay, yeah,
okay.
that's great.
So
Okay, so and the next one, we need to put words into the correct place in the sentences below. The first one is done for you.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Price word has the party has recruited a huge no. Okay, a huge army
Yes, I
of
guess if you
volunteers.
charm me, yeah.
Because I thought it's about for the aggressive campaign.
Ah, okay.
So it's possible to put them into here.
Uh-huh. For the invasion campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think no. Yeah, invasion campaign of volunteers. That's strange. They're desperately trying to attract female voters and have been started on them with messages seeking support, bombarding them with messages seeking support.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also have to use it to capture.
Yeah.
Sounds strange. Capture 20 new seats.
It's like захватить, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's like what can be used not so in without this strong meaning. Gather. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, gather or maybe like just get.
Get. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they have a huge sales force compared to ours, so we have to really our
Our
efforts
efforts.
to really target maybe our efforts.
Maybe.
Yeah, so they have huge sales force. That's why we have to target our efforts.
Mm-hmm. Because others are not suitable here.
Mhm.
She has won her fight to stop the photos being published, which she said was an of invasion of privacy.
Mm-hmm. Invasion. I would say something like disclosure, but okay.
Okay.
Okay. All the big are all the big tadadan are through to the semifinals of the competition, so it's going to be a tight battle to get through. Big guns, like all the big guns, are through to the. I have never heard.
About it, yeah. Strange. Like big boys.
Yeah, yeah, like sharks, you know, the sh yeah, sharks.
Sounds really strange. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's like an euphemism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, strange. But still.
Okay. The fifth set became a of wheels as both players tired, and it was Murray who finally surrendered. Battle of Wheels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
agree.
here is okay.
So the next. They have had to join forces to fight off new businesses that are their position in the market, that are challenging.
Mm-hmm. Challenging.
Yeah,
Okay.
challenging their position.
Tiredness can often reduce our against viruses that attack our bodies. Reduce our defenses. Oh,
Yeah.
we can use defenses in the plural.
Like защитные силы. Okay, interesting. Or like силы сопротивления or something like that. Yeah. Okay, nice. Actually, I would like to check it.
Yeah, let's try.
Yeah. Just a moment. Where is advanced? Teacher's book. It's exercise 2, yes. The army of volunteers, they have been bombarding them. Hope to capture 20 seats to really target our efforts. Was an invasion of privacy. All the big guns, became a battle of wills, are challenging their position and reduce our defenses against viruses. Yeah, we are right.
Yeah, about big guns, still confused.
Yeah, sounds a bit dirty, actually.
Yeah. Not a bit, a lot.
Yeah. And it's counted like a very like an informal, but only in yeah, so it's an informal thing. So a person or company with a lot of power and influence.
I'm sorry?
Suddenly, yeah, so this is a person or company with a lot of power and influence, a big gun. Actually,
I don't know if it's yeah, say it.
I suddenly remember that there is a song called Big Gun by Metallica or not Metallica, Zeppelin or AC/DC, sorry.
Okay. And I remember like probably it's okay. I'm sorry for the swearing, but it's like a big dick energy, but in other words.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they definitely don't mean anything else but man body part.
Yeah. Okay, and I opened the words of this song, and yeah, it's literally about this thing. Like, get it in his way, you are dead in his sides. Big gun, big gun number one. Big gun, kick the hell out of you. Like, yeah. So it's about the guy, the very powerful guy.
Organ, yeah.
Okay.
Very big organ. Okay.
Okay. So the next one. Decide which area of life is being discussed in each sentence. Which are part of the same metaphor. The first one is done for you. Let's do number 3 and 4 at the same time. Yeah. So.
Here's price war. So. Kids profits. So it's about work, probably something connected with economics or with job profit.
Yeah, with some companies. Yeah. Okay. Then to recruit a huge army of volunteers, or maybe just a huge army of So it's about it's about some volunteering project, yeah, or I think a huge army of can be connected to sales, for example, a huge army of sailors or huge army of buyers.
Yeah, I thought about politics actually, because you also need volunteers to gain signatures and
Mhm.
to make sure that people know your party.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, great.
Okay, they're desperately trying to attract female voters to have been to and to have none of them with messages seeking support. Pam. Trying to attract female voters. Um, bombarding have been bombarding them with and seeking support actually, two of them.
Mhm.
So it's definitely about politics
Mhm.
because voters.
Mhm. Yeah, about some elections or something.
Mhm.
Okay, they're gaining ground in the polls and hope to capture 20 new seats
Mhm.
or 200. Actually, I can't see.
20, 20.
20. Okay.
They don't need too much seats.
Okay. It's also about politics, yeah. So
Mhm.
because it's about some parliament, yeah. So the members of parliament about again about the elections.
Mhm. Um, sorry, they have a huge sales force compared to ours, so we have to really target our efforts. So sales force and target efforts.
Mm-hmm.
Again, job, marketing, selling, selling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agree. So she has won her fight, like has won her fight. Yeah, so this is the
Mhm.
first one. Just of the photos being published, which she said was uh a oh my god, an invasion. I didn't
Mm.
change the word, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Invasion. Um, so this is definitely about some personal data breach, personal data leak, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. Maybe hacking.
Yeah, agree. Okay. All the all the big guns are through the same finals at the competition, so it's going to be tight battle to get through. So big guns, tight battle
Mm-hmm.
to get through. Um, so it's about. I thought it's about sport, somehow connected with sport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Because semifinals, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the fifth set became a battle of wheels, sorry. As both
Mm-hmm.
players died and was Murray who finally surrendered. Yeah. Um, it's also about sport, I guess, maybe tennis or some personal sport. Yeah, because here we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. They had to join forces to fight off new businesses that are challenging their position in the market. So challenging position and join forces to fight off.
Mm-hmm.
Again, job competition. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some business thing. Yeah. And the
mhm,
last one, tiredness can often reduce our defenses again. So this is the phrase, I guess. viruses that attack our bodies.
Mhm.
So it's health. Yes, definitely. Medicine.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. And exercise 5. Answer the questions.
Mm.
What else can reduce your defenses against a virus?
Mm.
So bad food.
Or malnourishing, or how do you call it in general?
You mean
Mm.
yes, I got the yes. Just a moment.
This word, but with another pronunciation.
Yes. Malnutrition.
Malnutrition.
Nutrition. Malnutrition.
Malnutrition.
Yes. Physical weakness and bad
And
health caused by having too little food or too little of the types of food necessary for good health. It's like недоедание. Yeah, it's like
yes,
голодание. Yeah.
and also there is undernourishment. So I confused the beginning and the end of another phrase. So
Okay.
malnutrition and undernourishment words.
Okay. Nice.
Mhm.
Nourishment. I also need this word.
Undernourishment.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And also cold feet.
Yes, cold feet. And so unhealthy lifestyle in general. Yeah.
Yeah. Lack of sport, lack of activities,
Mm-hmm.
different activities.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And lack of vitamins, probably. But
Mm-hmm.
it's again, it's about food, but there are some vitamins that you can't get through food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also stress.
Stress, definitely.
Yeah. Bad sleep. Yeah. Problems with sleeping as well. So, okay.
Mhm.
Then next, how can we combat poverty, disease, or addiction?
Oh, it's so easy. Just I'd like to say, like, go earn some money. I don't know.
Yes.
Disease, go take some medicine. And addiction, don't smoke, don't drink, don't take drugs. But if it was so easy, I mean, everyone would do it.
Yeah. So actually, I think that in combating poverty, like somebody need to be interested in combating poverty, but I'm sure that it's not profitable for government or for any other person to combat poverty. Yeah, because this money poured into this like aim goal, they won't give you any profit, so nobody takes care about it. Like,
Mhm.
because I'm sure that everybody who has money because they don't give money to poor people just to give them money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, it's like every part of this list is a constant and difficult battle because you have to fight with your disease, fight with your addiction, and you're going to lose some parts of your battle because, like, lose the battle but win the war. And it's difficult to start again because, especially when we are talking about addiction, because of course, we can laugh about it, but it's a disease. And it's never ending because I mean I talked about psychologists. I mean some of the people in my group are fighting it, and when we talked about it they said that it's never ending. You will
Mhm,
always want to take your drugs, but
mhm,
every day you will make your choice to take it or to stop it. So
mhm.
yeah, sometimes you're going to lose, but the most important thing to start again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really difficult topic, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next. Who are the big guns in sport in your country?
Definitely not football.
Yeah, definitely not football. I think I don't know, nobody. Well, okay. How do we call it? Like gymnastics, but which is beautiful, like beautiful gymnastics.
One
Uh,
second. Uh, so there is sport gymnastics and спортивная гимнастика и художественная.
yes.
And how do we say it in English?
And we say artistic gymnastics. Yeah,
Artistic. Mhm.
yeah, artistic gymnastics. I guess
Yes.
we are one of the best in the world, and also oh
Skating.
gosh.
Ice skating.
Yeah, maybe. And also,
Something else? Because I'm mostly interested in these two fields.
like synchronized swimming, but
Mm.
I think it's called in other. I think it's also like artistic swimming, if I'm not mistaken. Just a moment. Artistic swimming, because I remember that I googled some.
Actually, you can call it two types: synchronized swimming and artistic swimming, but it's just Olympic term.
Yeah, so artistic swimming. Yeah, I found it.
They
And the synchronized swimming or artistic
synchronized
swimming. Yeah.
swimming, and they even call it water ballet. But I hope
Ooh,
it, yeah, there's
okay.
a this
That's
term.
beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I think we're also very, very good at it.
Yeah, I think everything that's connected with this feminine.
Mhm. That's funny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next one. Have you ever had to battle for something? What did you win or give in? Uh,
To get to university, probably. I don't know.
hmm,
Maybe.
okay. Maybe when I was at school, I had a trauma because I was like doing dancing and I fell during the rehearsal and I broke my arm. And after that, I found out that I also had a crack in my, not in my spine, but in my, I don't know how it's called actually. Тазобедренная кость.
Definitely
Yes.
no. No. Nope.
Uh, hip bone. Yeah, it's called hip bone.
Hip
So I
bone.
had
Oh,
a
so
crack.
easy.
Yes, I had a crack in my hip bone, and I battled every morning to stand up and go to school because it was really hard and painful, and it took several months to recover. Yeah, and I still have some consequences of that trauma. So yeah,
Oh
it was
gosh.
a real battle. Yeah, and I was
I'm
about
so
12 years old, and yeah, it was like at school, and yeah, it was really painful.
yeah, I'm so sorry. You were so young.
Ah, yeah, but it was a really nice reason to give up dancing that I didn't like.
Uh,
Yeah,
everything is for the better, for the best.
yes, yes, definitely.
Okay. What companies, political parties, and ideas are gaining ground at the moment? Why? Oh, the only one political party, company, and idea. Unfortunately,
Yes,
pluralism is not for us.
yes, unfortunately. I even, oh my God, yes. And I'm really sure actually that after this person dies, yeah, nothing is gonna
Yeah,
change like dramatically. Okay.
yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think that we can finish here. Yeah, let's not stop listening, or let's not start listening
Mhm.
like right now. So we'll do it on Thursday.
Yeah. So thank you for thank you for the lesson.
Thank you for the meeting. Yes.
And goodbye. Have a nice week.
Yeah, you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.